As you can see now, this is right where the Dillard's was. The wall's still there though. That's what's kind of weird about it. Sorry about the shakiness. This phone kind of sucks. What is going on with this phone? I don't know. Hold on. Something with the zoom in or something. I don't know if I needed to do a stupid update with it or what the deal is, but that's weird how it got all. Yeah, sorry about on this one. Again on this. Yeah, sorry about the weirdness with the camera. I don't know what's going on with this thing today. But, yep, so that's where the Dillard's was, and entry to the mall and all that stuff there. So now you can see the whole way through it right here. It is crazy that this is going away. Yeah, get more footage in a little bit here. So onward to the next point. So there's inside the back part of the entry there. And actually, can't see much, but yeah, like I said, I think they're keeping the Macy's. I really believe that because they haven't touched that building. Yeah, they got a security camera right there. That looks like that's the old setup though. But who knows though with this. Yeah, so all the signage is gone. Signage is gone. So yeah, over here is where the Dillard's was. So as you can see through it. So yep, so here's another part. You can see right through the top there. That was going into the mall. Second floor from the Dillard's. So here's what's left of the Dillard's ground level. Interesting though, you go over there, another entry right there. Wow, that is crazy. That was onto the other part of the mall there. So, crazy. A better perspective over here. So, that is crazy. You can see right through where the mall was. Right there. I'm kind of curious on the other side though. Yeah. So what's left of the Dillard's right there. See that wall right there is what's left. I thought they got rid of that wall because that's the way it was last time, but so it's a shame though. It's going to be gone real soon. Perspective here. It's just crazy that this was back entrance way to the mall. It's so weird. It's not even recognizable now. I'm in like a war zone in a way. Yeah. This is crazy. Sorry about the weird stuff with the camera, but that's the way it goes. On the next point, more perspective. This is where that back entrance was. Right there. That's where the back entrance of the mall was. Not anymore. Right in that space right there. Because there's the what's left of the Sears, which is still there. But yeah, this is where I used to come up through. Interesting. So yep, come up from this part over here. Back entrance going. On next point. So this is a better perspective here. There's the Sears, or what was the Sears. That is crazy, but that is what the back entrance was. As you can see, there is nothing left anymore. It's all gone. So pretty much Metro Center is long gone. And on to the next point. There's not much more I'm recording for today, so you can see right up here. That's where the back entrance was. This is just crazy. So see through to the other part of the wall, what's left of that. They said I have no idea what they're doing with the Sears over here or what's going to go on there. Yep, so on to this part over here, which is where they're doing a lot of the construction. So on to this part. Here's that back entrance again. This is where they've been kind of really hammering on it, getting it done, I guess. What I don't understand is why they just didn't use the parking area here. A lot of space for it. So now you can kind of see through there. So here was what was kind of the first floor of the mall, basically the lower level. Yep. So you can see it's pretty gone now. Let's go over here a little bit more. Like I said, any sun glare, sorry about that, but yeah, now you can see a light rail and everything through there. This is gone for good. Yeah, there's a few people that said something. I was up here last time. There's a couple of people asked, so like, they're rebuilding? Nope, they're getting rid of it because it's all about money. I keep saying I believe Valley Metro is the one that's doing this. They're all about greed. But history doesn't mean anything in Phoenix. That's all money. That's all it means. That's all it means out here. Just money, money, money. But on to the next part. All right, so if I get a little different perspective here, all the stuff they got here, but a little bit slightly different perspective. And you can see on the second floor there, this is just crazy. This is all going away. But yep, there was the second floor to get in the Metro. I mean, the Sears from Metro, the mall. A little bit more I'll be recording today. Here we go. Of that main back entrance. Here's where the JCPenney's was, a storage now. Of course, I'm going to get a better perspective. There's the entry to the Sears from what the mall was. Other part. Yep, so, yeah, there's the straight through. And then, sorry about that, and then over there was the second floor to the Sears. Second floor entry's kind of blocked, but I'm getting another perspective of that, so. On to the next part. It's crazy that this was the mall. All gone. Yep, so there we go. There's from one side to the other. See, straight through now. Yeah, what a shame. And of course, these people that are tearing us down, they don't give a crap about any of this. Just like Valley Metro doesn't give any about any of this. Since there's a Sunday, nobody's up here. I figure I can get this really good now. Yes, it's tricky to get up here, but yeah, but this is the main entrance of the mall. Metro Center Mall. Yep, this is where he's come up quite a bit. Hang on. Yeah, it's a shame it's all gone. But yep, so the entrance house still kind of looks somewhat normal back here. They're doing with all this parking area or any of this stuff. But I think I'm just going to be one more shot and that'll be it for today. But yep, sorry about the sun glare. But who knows how much longer this is going to be here. But you can see they took the lettering off the top of the front there. Took them a while to do that. That's weird because they were trying to put people into that restaurant and get business, some kind of business in there. Better. You can still see the remnants up on the window. My daughter was just pointing that out. You see the children's place up there. It's a children's play place or whatever it was. Yeah, it's a shame. And then look how trashy this looks out here. But hey, just like I'm on the other side of the fencing. I know I couldn't do this normally. They'd be like yelling, "You're trespassing!" And I'm like, what? My hands over the fencing. Perspective. Yep, there was the entry going from the Sears to the mall. All gone. Last point for today. Who knows how much longer this is going to be here? That's what I don't know. Don't know how much longer. This front part, I think this is probably, it looks like this is the last part they're going to get rid of, it looks like, from what I'm seeing. So I still like to get in that, even that little part there, up to the point they demoed, just see what it looks like. But nah, they don't like people doing it. And there's a cord hanging down right there. Nice cord hanging right there. But yep. So I'll zoom into it a little bit more here. That's it. It's the only thing that looks like it just hasn't been messed with yet. But I think on this part, right there where the Harkins is, of course you can't see it here because I think the building's blocked. I think to the right of all that, there's the section they removed of the glass. That's what I noticed over there, but I couldn't really get it because the stuff was in the way of trees and stuff. But yep, there we go.